So hey guys, what is up? I was so hungry that I made a bowl of noodles. So pretty much, I'm like, honestly, I don't even know where to start. This video is super random. My mom ran to the store right quick because I don't know, we just live in like a no privacy ass household, and my mom would probably be like, "What are you doing? Like, why are you just talking to me?" Like walking in and not being quiet and stuff like that, or probably like popping in to like see if I need help with anything. Anyway, I've been thinking about starting a YouTube channel for a while, and yeah, I guess like I'm probably gonna just start uploading like daily video logs or something of the sort. Anyway, I was just super bored, so I was just like, fuck it, why don't I just record myself and just start posting just because I've been itching to do that. And pretty much this started, I jumped back into school not very long ago, and we had a online class where I had to upload my videos online. I was like, oh, like YouTube is like super duper fun. Let me start doing this more often, because I used to like write a lot. I used to like journal a lot, and I feel like it helps me to I feel like it helps me just to like vent. I don't know, like I've always been like an artsy fartsy kind of, or not really an artsy fartsy, just like I feel like I like the word expressive. Like I've always been a very expressive person, and so I feel like it'll help me vent. And so anyway, after doing that, after uploading those videos from school, I was just like, man, I really like the vibe of YouTube. Also, I feel like there's something about like Twitter and YouTube where like it's hard to get followers, and I like the idea of having some kind of obscurity. Like when I was younger, which I'm in my 30s, y'all. When I was younger, I would post on like Facebook and Instagram a lot, so like a lot of family and friends follow me. I kind of got involved in like a lot of local events. Sometimes I'll do like little, I don't know, I always have like my hands in everything. Like I feel like I'm like a jack of all trades, master of none. So like I'm pretty much, I get bored so quickly that I'll always try anything once. And so I would post a lot about whatever it was that I was doing and get involved with like a lot of different events or groups or whatever, and just like little activities. And so I feel like I have such a, not like large following or anything, like nothing crazy. It's just I don't have any privacy on my Facebook or Instagram, which I feel like Facebook for me honestly is falling by the wayside, and Instagram, I don't know if it's because I've gotten older and I'm like subconscious, more insecure about things. Like I'm not into like posting pictures, which I feel like because of Instagram, that's where I am now. Is I'm actually recording on my phone. Once I do start uploading some of the old videos, it's gonna be like random formats, because I actually have two phones. This phone that I'm recording on has the best camera that I have access to right now, but all of my stuff is so overloaded. Like I've had the same phone for like maybe 5 years, maybe more than that. And so I have literally never deleted anything off of them. So there's like text messages, screenshots, and pictures, everything. Besides the fact that I was trying to like keep track of my life and taking very unnecessary pictures. So, and that's why I'm doing this video right now. I guess I like was just itching to actually start posting things, or like itching to get stuff off my chest and just kind of start posting things on YouTube. But I have so much stuff to go through, and honestly, y'all, like when I tell y'all I have so much stuff to go through, it's like in the thousands. Like I think over the last 4 days, I've probably sorted through about 7,000 pictures, and I was like, ooh, I'm getting through it. Like I'm getting to the end. I'll be able to like clean everything out, start deleting stuff, start recording more, start uploading things more. I just clicked on a folder that today has 5,000 pictures in it alone. Like besides the fact that I don't even know if that's like the last folder that I have to go through. So anyway, it's gonna take some time, and just to like circumvent a little bit of me wanting to express myself, I decided just to start making like, or I probably will be making like little practice video, just little random daily diaries, maybe a check-in or whatever. And today I was just kind of feeling lonely. Again, I kind of got on YouTube just because I had to for a class assignment for school, which I think I'll probably make a separate video just because I don't have any notes. Like I'm literally just eating noodles and got tired of deleting pictures. And so I'll probably make like a comprehensive like life story video, because y'all, it's a lot. Like I pretty much started documenting. So that's the other thing too. Like I started, I quit my day job, and I don't know. I really don't know where to start without cracking into what will probably be a pretty long video all in itself. It's a long ass story. Um, but pretty much right now, I am an exotic dancer, which I don't know. I feel like I follow a lot of really cool. That's actually the most, like I was already always thinking about it. in the first place. And so I started following, I think it was Pretty Boy EXO, who was like probably my favorite. And then I just started watching Stripper Life of Brie. And these like vlogs are so well done. I was just like, stripping isn't gonna be my main thing in life. It's just helping me like form a bridge between two little separate parts or whatever. Because there's, like I said, there's a longer story to it. Um, but after watching those girls, I was like, wow, it's like super fun just to keep track of your process. People are actually like, I don't know, I feel like it's like dancing is considered like this underbelly, like hidden away thing, or people associated with a certain thing. And I think these girls, and there's plenty other exotic dancing based channels that I do watch, but like I was so grateful to see like, okay, I'm already curious about this thing, and then having that like real raw footage and like seeing other girls doing what I wanted to do, and just seeing like, okay, this is a way I can like change my life or whatever. That's kind of what motivated me to start like filming more. And like, again, like I said, I kind of hit a brick wall when I ran out of footage or ran out of memory. And so I think I will probably, which I really want to get into editing or whatever, but I'll probably just upload the raw footage. So pretty much when I started dancing, I think the day that I went in, I recorded just whenever I could until I like literally, like I had my initial phone, killed that, started using this phone, killed that, started recording on my old laptop, which the camera quality is so horrible, but it's just like super raw footage. So I'll probably, in order that it was recorded, slowly upload those alongside these daily like little diary video chickens or whatever. Or it might not even be daily. Like I might just every now and then when I'm feeling like it. Like right now, I honestly just felt like I needed somebody to talk to, and I didn't have anybody. So like just expressing, getting stuff off my chest is like super dope for me, or it helps me out a lot. So I will say the order of this channel will probably head that way. Like I'll probably kind of like right now, dancing is like just the main event like of my life right now. Like I don't have a lot going on. I'm just trying to save up money, and so I don't know. Like I think it'll probably be like a daily diary video log kind of thing, alongside just my experience dancing, just because it's a dope way to also keep track of me dancing. Um, but yeah, so it'll like again it'll be which I feel like this is why I'm like making this video, just so I can get in the practice of recording myself, because like I do tend to ramble, and I feel like I'll be repeating everything like over and over again. So again, these little daily video things will kind of help me like start ironing out kinks as I start like trying to make actual like episodes and like cleaner footage, I guess you could say. But anyway, so I guess right now, I guess I just wanted to vent. I feel like I had a bunch of stuff to say, but now that I'm like eyeballing myself on camera, I'm like drawing a blank. But just long story short about me is, come from a small town, like probably an hour or 2 hours, or like an hour and a half away from Houston. Um, I live in a really, really small town. So I'm in my 30s, as I said before, and I'm like grateful that I guess I stayed somewhat in shape to where I can dance, and I was able to get hired on, which like again, that is like a story about me working at the strip club. But I do deal with like a lot of different things. I don't want this YouTube channel to turn into just like another stripper vlog, which no disrespect to anybody doing that. Just like again, I know it's just like one facet of many things that I'll probably be doing as I transition through life. But I'm from a smaller town. I don't know, like I don't know. I feel like I've always like kind of like my life was pretty social. I had like a large group of friends. Was like always dating some guy. Like just jump from boyfriend to boyfriend. So for the most part, I guess my life looked cool, and I think that was like a lot of what was happening with the Facebook and Instagram posts. Was like my life probably looked super cool on the outside, and I learned that I was really good at making things appear a certain way online when they weren't that way in real life. And so I think that like caught up to me, like having to try to keep portraying some person that I wasn't in the first place. Anyway, so I feel like I was just like pretending to be happy, kind of like just having fun throughout my 20s, mostly like most people do. Didn't really, I don't know, I guess I just didn't know what I wanted to do as far as like life is concerned, and was just happy working my like retail job. Anyway, I've been or was a cashier at CVS for like 15 years. It might be like 13. I'll just say 15 just to round it up, give me some clout. Um, there's like a beating noise. I guess it's music. Anyway, so I pretty much just got bored, and I had a good job for the most part. Like again, I'll probably even make a video about just working as a retail cashier. Like this, it sucked. Like it's a really draining job. I liked my job at first. I made good money. This job was dope for me because I was there for so long, and I had like I had coworkers that were super fun that I hung out with outside of work, so it made going to work a lot more fun. And then I had like my manager was literally like my dad, and then I had one of my lead cashiers who was pretty much like a mom to me. So I really enjoyed it for a while, and I guess I kind of got like lost in the sauce. um, and I stayed there probably a little bit longer than I actually wanted to. I was always like, I'll go back to school, I'll go back to school. Well, I don't know, I just kind of looked up 13 years later, I'm in my 30s. I'm like hating going to work. Like, I used to be a social butterfly. I'm burnt out. Um, Due to breakups, I'm like kind of not trusting of people. So, like, me going out and doing all those social events and activities kind of fell by the wayside. Anyway, I just like started experiencing like heavy depression. And honestly, I don't know. I feel like, again, that'll be another video in itself. But I started, I don't know, I just got to the point where I was like super duper down, like very down. Again, I'm gonna probably just skirt through the details because I think I only have 7 more minutes in this video. But it was just like I reached a really dark place in my life, and honestly, I was still getting on Instagram or whatever, but I had stopped posting because I just didn't have like I wasn't feeling like I had anything to post about. I didn't feel interested. I didn't like looking at myself. Um, and I just felt like my life was like going down the drain. It was just like, wow, I'm older. What are we gonna do now? We can't do that. Oh, I'm going back to school. Like you can just tell everybody when you're like 20 to 25. Like it's like okay, we're like approaching 30, lying about our age at this point. Like it's not that cutesy. Like what are you doing? Because it's like the proof is in the pudding, and it's kind of showing like you might be stuck doing what you're gonna be doing forever. And I was just like, nah, bro. Like I'm worth so much more. Like I'm capable of so much more. Um, so yeah, I think I really started experiencing like heavy depression. I don't know, like maybe I'll make like a little timeline or whatever. But it was bad enough to the point where I mean I hate to like throw around the word suicidal, and I feel like other people might who know me who might see this might feel the need to like feel sorry for me or something. But again, this is like past times, like something I feel like I've kind of. Mm, if you've ever dealt with depression, you know it's like this little thing like you kind of fall down a hole and it's like you're always going to be I don't know kind of even related to like addiction maybe because it's like this thing you're always going to be like trying to run from this thing you're always going to try to be able like trying to fight to get away from like some people say if you ever become homeless like don't get to that point where you like are okay being seen in public or stop taking showers and stop caring about your appearance or trying because it's like once you hit that rock bottom, you're going to be like, oh, I can just, if I find a way to get by, you'll keep doing that versus actually like attempting to like get better. And that's what depression is like for me. Like, I feel like I'll always, like, I'll know what it's like to like not get out of bed every day, to like not even try to like just feel like crap and like let it like suppress you, I guess. Um, but anyway, which I'm getting off topic. I'll get like I said again. I'll get into like all of the little details later. I just wanted to give you like you guys a general. So pretty much, I was bored with life. I kind of experienced a bout of depression, and honestly, I don't want to go too deep into detail because it might get a little depressing. And honestly, I don't like talking about it. It's not where my current state of mind is. But I booked a flight to Miami, which is super funny. A plane is like flying overhead right now. um, I just remember it was 2 o'clock in the morning. I was scrolling on Instagram, wondering like, wow, why is everybody else so happy except for me? And so I booked a flight to Miami, went completely by myself, and honestly, y'all, it was like the craziest thing I have probably ever done. I had never flown on a plane before. I'm definitely like a jump up and go kind of person, but like to book a flight, and I had saved up some. That was the other thing too. Like I had saved up a decent amount of money, so it wasn't like I was like super broke at the time. So it was well within my financial means. So I would just like, if it, do something crazy. Again, I think the depression actually helped me glaze over how like crazy the whole thing was. Like now I learned to like probably do things like that from a happier point of view. But just me like not caring, I decided to book my trip to Miami. Honestly, I was so depressed at the time. I was thinking it was like my last hurrah. Like I remember thinking like, okay, I definitely don't want to be on this earth anymore, but I'm gonna save up enough money to take care of my funeral expenses. Just so like I don't know, like I was actually being considerate of people who like might care that I was not around, even though I thought it might be 2 or 3 people, if that even. So I had enough money to go ahead and go to Miami. I found this girl on Instagram who did tattoos. So I was like, actually have a reason for being out there. And other than that, I kind of just had fun. And honestly, y'all, again, I'm like running through this story because I'm like running out of time. I think I got 3 more minutes. But so I go to Miami, had a complete 360, like loved it. I was like, wow, there's rich people in the world, there's people living life, there's people having fun. I literally was not alone. I made so many friends from staying in a house that was like right across the street from like Ocean Drive, the beach. Spent very little money, like literally just went to the sushi place, hung out at the beach most of the day, met people. And I was like, on the last day, I was like, yo, I have to figure out, like, I'm happy here. Like, whatever this is, I need to get back to this place because, like, whatever I'm doing at home, I'm sad, but like I'm like, okay, now I see I have a reason to be sad. Like maybe if I actually put in some work and do something to get something, I'll be a little bit happier. And that's what happened to me. And I remember I actually did miss my flight. Story for a different day. But I did miss my flight. But I remember sitting on the beach thinking like, yo, what are we gonna do differently when we go back home? Uh, and it just came to me that I had never really given like life a chance. I had never really worked hard at anything. I had never really like everything was just I was letting life have its way with me. I was almost like a piece of seaweed, like being pushed in the ocean by a wave. Like I had never really said, "This is what I want, and this is how I'm gonna go get it." Which y'all, I think I have 2 more minutes. I'm gonna try to hurry up and wrap this up, even though I'm like just getting started. But that Miami trip pretty much forced me to come back and turn my life around, and that's pretty much when I came back, hit the ground running, saved up X amount of dollars so I could like jump my butt in school, worked 2 jobs, was catching the city bus, walking. Um, and so pretty much I think working the 2 jobs and going to school, which I'm proud of myself. I still have a little more school to go before I'm done, but I burnt myself out. And I don't know, like I really was thinking about dancing. It was something I had always been interested in. I've always been comfortable with my looks, my body, which dancing is more than that. And so that's kind of how I got into dancing, which there's all kind of like turmoil that happened along the way as far as like family drama, guy drama. Like I said, I'm gonna sit down and probably like just make a list, like start hitting up some like little videos to get you guys caught up, and pretty much we'll pick up as like a diary of me probably checking in just like progress videos. And then like I said, just because dancing is my main thing right now, I'll probably start making footage just tracking my progress with that. And so yeah, I think this is oh, I really want to keep talking and I feel like I just started eating my noodles. But anyway, thank you guys for listening. I felt like I just wanted to get some stuff off my chest because again, I was kind of starting to feel down. I'm like, I already know how I start feeling when I do start getting down, so I'm just like, let me start venting and expressing, and hopefully that'll help. So this will hopefully be the first video of many. I hope some people see this. Maybe it helps them, maybe it doesn't. But I know for me, it's just gonna be beneficial for me to like express myself. So more videos will be coming. I'm running out of time on this one and just honestly needed to vent like right this second. So, and I do feel better even right now. I haven't even posted the video. So I hope this turns into something a little bit bigger. Again,